What is the future? How do we relate to the things that are going to happen? Do we live in a universe of predetermined fates, or is the future something that can be speculated about, even influenced? The Western culture of the future has been shaped by ideas from theoretical physics. Ludwig Boltzmann's and James Clerk Maxwell's statistical basis of entropy gave the future a direction. Then, in the mid-20th century, those ideas were carried into the realm of geopolitics by the threat of nuclear war. With a flight time of 30 minutes between the Soviet Union and the United States, rocket technology shrank the future to a point where speculation became a key asset in the arsenals of the superpowers. In think tanks like the Californian Rand Corporation, scientists and engineers were systematically mapping out possibility spaces, and have been ever since. Today, the future governed by probability and chance, suggesting that the fabric of our reality is woven in a way that leaves the future an unfinished material, malleable for us to shape. A History of Speculation is an open-ended series of works that deal with the nature and our culture of the future. Large projections show experimental setups inside a featureless virtual laboratory. Some of the simulations are reenactments of recent events that shed light on ways we try to predict the future, such as the black Volvo SUV. It was used in a highly televised car chase that followed a bank robbery in Los Angeles on September 12, 2012. Both viewers and police were actively predicting the future location of the vehicle from which the suspected robbers were ejecting US dollars in regular intervals. Others are pre-enactments of a future that is unimaginably far beyond any possibility for human subjectivity and consciousness, or even life itself. For example, the U.S. space probe Voyager 2 forming a sphere under the force of its own gravity in 10 to the power of 65 years, a timescale on which all matter is liquid. The simulations in A History of Speculation are governed by a certain degree of inherent chance and randomness, reflecting the view of thinkers like Khyla Prigogine, for whom the future is an emergent, probabilistic process of becoming. In each run the objects behave slightly differently, influenced by variations in currents of air created by virtual wind generators, trajectories or flow patterns. The result of each simulation is therefore unique and eventually a speculation in itself, built on the mathematical models we created to describe the natural world. The work presents itself as a critique of the lab of a space that is as controlled as it is surreal. In their unworldliness, the produced images stake their own claim to reality.